Auburn Blitz is now on the air. Your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome into the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I'm Andy Graham alongside Jim Hardy. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics. We'd love to hear from you. 256-234-6221 is our number. Give us a call. Let us know what is on your mind on this lovely Tuesday afternoon. Auburn got a baseball game tonight against Jacksonville State. Did not go well against the Gamecocks last time they played. That was back on April the 7th. Jacksonville State won that one 15-4. So not a good night for Auburn. I think pretty much everybody on the staff pitched out of the bullpen, it looks like. But Christian Chatterton started the game, went 2 innings and gave up 3 runs. He ended up taking the loss, but you had, it was kind of a Johnny Holstaff kind of game where Auburn just kind of threw everybody out there to kind of fill out the game. But nonetheless, Auburn made 4 errors in the game as well. Mm-hmm. There were quite a few unearned runs by Jacksonville State. So regardless, they did have 17 hits as well. Hopefully that goes a little bit better for Auburn this go-around. Ryan Garrity started for Jacksonville State and got the win last go-around. He only went 2 innings, but he didn't give up a hit or a run. He will start tonight as well. Auburn going to go a little bit different. They're going to start Griffin Graves this go-around. He's been pitching the midweek games here as of late. He is actually 2-0 with a 4.66 ERA since he came back from injury. So we'll see what happens tonight. But Auburn on a pretty good heater here. Have won 6 straight series. First time they've won 6 series in a season since 1995. So it's been a minute. But Auburn doing well. They lead the series with Jacksonville State, even on the road. Mm-hmm. But this Jacksonville State team, pretty doggone good, Jim. They had the number 24 team in the country.
Yeah, I don't think it's your normal – well, I say your normal. For Auburn, it kind of is your normal midweek game. A lot of people play cupcakes. Auburn goes and plays Georgia Tech and Jack State, and
True.
They pick on the big boys.
Yeah. 40-11 overall, 22-5 in conference play for Jacksonville State. So this, again, will be in their home stadium. So we will see what Auburn is able to do with them. Again, hopefully they'll be able to continue the good fortune. We will continue on to do a segment that we have started many weeks ago. Ask Andy. Who knows what it will be? There will be questions asked and answered. We will take your questions as well, 256-234-6221. 16 teams or 24 teams in the college football playoff. A lot of speculation about maybe the Big Ten, from what we're hearing, is pushing the 24-team playoff. But sure, Greg Sankey says not so fast. The SEC, as far as he is concerned, backing the 16-team playoff. Mm-hmm. Who wins out? How does it all play out in the end?
Well, you know as well as I do, the ultimate answer is the dollars. If we thought we could make it, how far, and I think I've used this word before, diminishing return, how far can you push it out and still make the big bucks? That is that 24th team, those last 18 to 24, is people still going to tune in and pay millions of dollars to watch the ball game?
Right.
Like they would have of number 16 playing,
And I mean,
Because you and I brought it up to you the other day. You realistically sit there and tell me that you think number 24 has any poll. Let's go back in the last. I mean, I'd get them out for you and look them up on the internet. Any poll in the last 10 years that we go back and find the 25th, 24th ranked team in the country, did they have any business playing the national champions? Anybody in the top 5?
No.
Okay.
Would they have even a remote chance to win it? No, I wouldn't think so. I mean, usually in college football now, I think it's changing a little bit with rosters being the way they are now.
But not to that level.
But, yeah, you're not going to – I mean, I think whereas there were maybe 3 or 4, maybe 5 teams that have a legitimate shot to win a national championship, now there's more like, 7 or 8. But is that to say that the number 16 team, Jim? I mean, when you go back and look,
all right,
did they have a chance?
Let me give you a prime example. This is last year's rankings. Obviously, Indiana was number 1 on the list.
Yep.
All right, you said you want to go 24th deep. Guess who was 24 last year?
Well, who was 16th? Let's start with that.
Let's start with that. Virginia.
Okay.
You think they got a chance in Hades?
No.
No. All right, Howard, you want to go down or up?
I think they did win the ACC, didn't they? Virginia? They were in the championship game.
Yeah. But, again, usually the ACC is not a contender unless it's been Clemson.
Yeah.
Other than that, nobody's.
All right, who was the 24th team?
24th team, that would be North Texas.
Yeah, no chance.
No chance.
No chance.
23, Navy.
Mean Green.
Navy,
no chance.
Yeah. I mean, when going up the list, Houston.
No chance.
No chance.
No.
Yeah. James Madison.
They were in the playoff. They had no chance.
No chance. Tulane.
No.
Iowa.
No.
Now here's you a good one. Michigan. They were sitting at the 17,
won a national championship
17 outside the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. I give you a little bit there if that's a growing year for them where it was a bunch of young guys. But, I mean, even you crawl up in that top 16. You had Vanderbilt was 15. You going to give Vanderbilt a shot to win the whole thing?
Last year, I would give them a puncher's chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then you're going to go Utah was 14.
Yeah, probably not.
No. Texas was 13.
Of course. Yeah, Texas got a chance.
BYU.
No.
Yeah. Notre Dame.
Sure.
Oklahoma.
Sure.
Alabama.
Sure.
Texas A&M.
Sure.
Texas Tech.
Yep.
Georgia.
Yep.
Ohio State.
Yep.
All right. So the rest, we've pretty much cleared up what we're saying.
Wasn't that 12, basically?
Yeah. I mean, well, I stopped before you got to Ole Miss, Miami, and Indiana, how it ended.
Yeah.
So, yes, if you go right in what you said about number 12, it's where Texas is 13. Anybody from 14 down, you said they ain't got a chance.
Well, Greg Sankey said that they're basing all this off of basically a ton of research that they've done, and they think that the 16-team playoff is the way to go. It is the one that is provable. I think that it could be the most bang for your buck, the most, like you said, return on investment.
Yeah.
Because 24 teams just too much.
If you're tuning in, let's use the scenario again. We're going to tune in to game number 1 of the playoffs, and it's Indiana versus number 16 Virginia, or Indiana versus number 24 North Texas. That's a big difference.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
So again, I ask, who wins out? Do you end up with 6? And what's the benefit? I mean, why are they pushing 24 teams so you can get more teams in
it, right?
I guess, yes. Which I guess comes back to your initial point: more money.
Yeah,
I guess, but
that's what
is it better for the sport?
I think
is anybody asking that question?
What's the way to say that? I think the drive to put that many teams in is because the arms race of everybody looking for money. If I could sneak one of my lower teams in my league, say a Big Ten got their 3rd or 4th or 5th place team in there, well, they're going to make some money from being in that college playoff. Maybe that bolsters their roster for next year. They pick up another $5 million.
Yeah.
It's a how can we scrap, just like Auburn. They're going to go to Atlanta and play Baylor. They're looking for ways to pick up dollars.
Well, if you get 16 teams, you could probably you're going to be guaranteed at least 4 from the SEC and Big Ten.
Sure.
Maybe 5.
All right. Well,
that would be 10 teams. So the other 6 you could get, 3 from – you get 2 from the ACC, 2 from the Big 12 or and 2 from, at-large bids or whatnot.
Yeah,
if you went 24, then you're talking about how many? I mean, my goodness.
If you went 16 last year, you had 6 SEC teams in the top 16. Yeah.
Okay. Would they all get in?
The one on the bubble was Vanderbilt. I mean, they're at 15. Everybody else is in the top 10.
Yeah.
So I would think you got to get them in. And then if you fall below into those 20s like you're talking about, nobody else was there. It's either the SEC was top heavy or nothing.
All right. Well, Jacksonville State and Auburn tonight, 6 o'clock on the ESPN Plus streaming. If you don't have that, unfortunately, you probably won't be able to watch this one. You can probably listen to it on the radio, but ESPN Plus, 6 o'clock tonight, Auburn and Jacksonville State. It should be a pretty interesting game. Jacksonville State's a pretty good team. So did not again go well for Auburn the last time they played, but hopefully the Auburn's in a little bit different place now.
Now, not going back on your point of watching the ball game, a great thing to throw out there for people if they don't have the access to that stuff is go to YouTube. There's always somebody that's got it on SEC Plus or something, and they're streaming it for everybody to watch.
And I think the Auburn radio crew does they do
it from the booth.
They do it from the booth, and they don't show the game, but they show them calling the game.
Yeah, I don't like that.
If you're into that,
you might as well listen to radio.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
At Southern Union State Community College, success isn't a solo journey. It's powered by something bigger. A herd of faculty, mentors, industry partners, and a community committed to helping you move forward. Whether you're earning a degree that prepares you for immediate entry into the workforce, transferring to a university, or learning a new skill, Southern Union helps you find your strength and run with it. Herd powered, performance driven. Southern Union State Community College. Apply today at suscc.edu.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Summer is on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
It's a great day for a new Chevrolet.
Truck Month is now at Glenn Smith in Opelika. We've got fresh new Silverado 1500s and 2500 HDs arriving daily. Plus, you'll get 0% financing on Silverado 1500s right now. Drive Chevy Equinox models from 3.9 financing. But wait, that's not all.
Enjoy no payments for 90 days.
Check us out 24/7 at glennsmith.com.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you, taking you up to 1 o'clock. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. We are brought to you each and every day by J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job's too big, no job is too small. Commercial or residential, for all your needs, give them a call today. Also, the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. For all your personal injury needs, we certainly hope you can avoid that sort of thing, but life does happen on occasion. So give them a call for all your needs. They are looking out for you. That is the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm.
If you're a running back in Missouri, you may need it.
This is true. If you get shot, maybe,
She's the one to call.
She's the one to call. Sense of Green, heating, cooling, and insulation for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sense of Green. They are the carrier dealer in this area. All right, Jim, let's ask Andy.
Once again, for the greatest segment in sports media history.
Yeah.
Andy.
It goes back a ways.
I tell you, months on end as we've been doing this, and it doesn't fail that a week doesn't go by that somebody doesn't stop me in town and say, have you asked Andy this? And I tell them, you know what, I'm going to ask him.
Just write it down.
We'll
put it in the log. And put it on the list.
We scratch the backside of his brain to find out what's still in there.
If you want to know something,
ask Andy.
Yeah.
You may not like the answer, but you can ask.
That's right.
All right. Today's version of Ask Andy.
Okay.
We are going to give you names of football players or basketball or baseball. I'm going to give you their name. You got to tell us the sport they play.
Yep.
The position they played.
Okay.
And the year they played.
Sport, position, and year.
That is correct.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna, and now some of them will be, as I say, layups.
All right.
About, everybody out there can play along with us and see if you can figure it out. Post it in the chat on Facebook or YouTube, all that stuff on there, or call in and make some guesses. All right. We're gonna start it off with what I think would be just a layup.
Okay. Layup.
Yes. If I go with Coulter Bean, who would that be?
Coulter
Bean.
Mm-hmm. Coulter Bean. Mm-hmm. This is a layup.
Yes.
They don't get any easier than this. This is what you're saying.
No, they get easier. I just felt like that was a layup.
Okay.
Because he stands out in the sport he played. I mean, he was.
Okay.
Yeah.
Coulter Bean.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not familiar with that name.
He is a right-handed pitcher on the 96 baseball team.
Okay.
They've done so well. He was one of our closing guys.
All right.
But he was a big old bean of a man. I mean, big guy.
Closer.
Big boy.
For the Auburn baseball team, 1996.
96, yes.
Okay.
So we'll mark that one down as
I missed that one.
We'll miss that one. All right. You want to go closer to a layup here?
Sure.
How about give us a Chandler Cox?
Chandler Cox. I'm going to say Auburn football, fullback. Good grief. I'd say.
And you got a little bit of room because some of these players may have played 2-3 years in their sport. So pick a year in their sport.
I'm going to say he played probably at least 3 or 4.
So pick one of them.
I'm gonna put that one 2017.
17 and 18. Yeah, you got that one. All right, next one would be Will Cannon.
Will Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn pitcher.
Mm-hmm.
2022.
And 3.
Okay.
Yep. All right, let's go Marcus Washington.
Marcus Washington. Football player, defensive end.
Mm-hmm.
Led Auburn in sacks. I'm going to say, let's see. I'm going to say, let's see. My goodness. I'm going to say 97.
6 and 7.
Okay.
Yep, he actually played a couple years there.
He was very good. Came to Auburn, I believe, as a wide receiver.
He was,
and they moved him to defensive end, and he was a terror.
He actually came in as a outside linebacker from Auburn High School, and then moved him to defensive end, and he definitely was, because I was on the field at that time and watched him practice every day.
Yeah.
He was definitely a terror. All right, let's go with David Ross.
David Ross, Auburn baseball player, catcher. Actually went to Florida, too, and played for them, but hit the biggest home run probably in Auburn baseball history against Florida State. He was there in 97.
Year?
97.
Oh, I got you. I missed the 97 part. All right, here we go. Next one, let's go Lucas Hardgrove.
Lucas Hargrove. Whew. I'm going to say baseball player.
Nope.
No. Football player?
Nope.
No.
Basketball.
Okay. I'm not familiar with that thing.
He was a forward on the 2007-2008 basketball team.
Okay.
Yes.
I'd forgotten Lucas Hargrove.
How about, let's shoot another one here. How about go Gunnar Britton?
Gunnar Britton. Good name.
That is a good name.
Gunnar Britton has got to be a baseball player.
He is not.
He's a football player.
He is a football player.
He is a football player.
Yes.
He
was an offensive lineman.
Okay.
In 2023.
Really?
Yes. I got you some.
Did he play?
Recent ones, yeah. He played some, yeah. All right. How about, hey, look, I'm gonna go back to the layups now, okay?
Okay.
Damian Fishback.
Damian Fishback. Basketball player.
Yep.
Forward. Guard forward, probably.
Yep, both. Yep.
Small guard. Yeah, he was on that 2000 and he was on that 99 and 2000 team.
Yeah, he started in 96. Yep.
Fishback, man, he was good.
He was a ball player.
All right, we got to take a break, but don't go anywhere. We'll continue these. And, I know it's come back, and we'll finish these out right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Senza Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Senza Green.
Summer is on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes. They're installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Join the 43rd Alabama State Games, June 12th through 14th, 2026. Compete in Olympic-style events and support Alabama youth sports. Discover the power of sports. Registration opens March 1st at alagames.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Only about 30 more minutes left in today's show. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. 256-234-6221. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get some tremendous food in the Montgomery or Auburn area. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. Just the letter N. steaksandwine.com. Check out their daily lunch specials as well as any kind of other specials they've got going on. They can cater your next event, or you can just pick up some tremendous food and have it for dinner tonight or lunch. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines on Pepper Tree in Montgomery and on East Glen in Auburn. All right, we are continuing on with the segment, Forging Forward, Ask Andy.
That's right.
All
and
right.
To remind the audience out there, I'm going to call out a name, an Auburn player's name. You're going to try to figure out their sport that they played, their position they played, and the year or years, because some of them played 2 or 3 years they played. Kind of just scratching our old memory banks to find out what's in the back of Andy's head.
I think I'm ahead at least. I'm in the black at least.
You're 1 up.
I'm 1 up. Okay.
1 up on the system. All right, we're going to go with Kaysen Howell.
Kaysen Howell. Name sounds very familiar.
That's why I wanted to throw it at you.
Kaysen Howell. Let's see. I'm going to say Kaysen was a baseball player.
He is correct.
Okay. Pitcher?
He was not.
He was a
outfield.
Hitter. Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to say 2019.
And 20.
Okay.
And 21.
All right.
But yes, that was the era. He came through the COVID era.
Right, okay.
Yes. All right, let's go throw a off the wall one at you. Ryan Shoemaker.
Ryan the Shoemaker.
Right.
Football player, punter.
That is correct.
Let's see. He was there, I think, I'm going to say he was there in 13?
8.
2008.
Yep, 7, 8, 9.
Okay.
All right, throw another one at you. How about let's go T.J. Lang.
T.J. Lang.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball player.
That is correct.
Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Son of Antonio Lang, who played at Duke.
Mm-hmm.
T.J. Lang. Let's see. He was on some of those early Pearl teams. Maybe. I'm gonna say. Let's go. 2014.
16, 17.
17. Okay, 16, 17.
Yep. All right, let's throw another one at you. Tim Carter.
Tim Carter. Sprinter.
He was dang sure
on the
a
track
sprinter.
team.
He was dang sure a sprinter.
Football player as well.
Mm-hmm.
He was on that wide receiver on that 2000 team.
That is correct. He was
Ran
there.
a kickoff back, if I remember right, against LSU. A Nick Saban coached LSU team in 2000.
He ran many a time down the sideline in front of me. That's the fastest human being I've ever seen.
He was quick.
I mean, he could go. He was one of those 4.3 guys, sometimes 4.2, depending on who clocked it. How about a Todd Faulkner?
Todd Faulkner. Baseball player.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Did he play first base? I think he was an infielder.
Yeah, he switched between first and third.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, he was on that 97 team too.
98, 99.
Okay.
Yep.
Maybe he came on a little later. I don't know.
All right. How about Zep Jasper?
Zep Jasper.
Mm-hmm.
Zep Jasper. Basketball player?
He is a basketball player.
Yeah. I don't remember what he. I'm gonna say forward.
He was a slash center. He played center some too.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a wild stab at it.
Okay.
And say 2021.
Yep. 21 and 22.
Wow.
And 20,
okay.
Yep. 23 seasons. Yep. He covered all them. All right. I got 2 to go.
Okay. Two more.
And I
Two
think
more.
these are layups, so it should not be any issue whatsoever.
I'm
One
gonna
is
dunk these.
you better dunk this next one. Hudson Cock.
Punter.
Uh-huh.
On the Auburn football team.
That is correct.
I guess he's still there.
He is currently the cock on the football team.
Okay.
That is correct.
Hudson Cock. K-A-A-K.
That is correct. All right, last one. Chris Moore.
Chris Moore.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Moore. I think there was a basketball player named Chris Moore.
That is correct. Basketball.
And he was a pretty good. He was a pretty good player in the '80s, wasn't he?
Nope.
No, it's a different guy I'm thinking.
Different guy.
I don't recall what year he played.
23, 24.
Okay.
Yep. I tried to get some more recent, so you might remember him a little better. He was a forward, 22, 23,
I think
24.
I remember the '80s better than I do last year. If that seems weird, but that's about.
It does. All right, we're going to throw you a couple of trivias out to end the Ask the Andy segment.
Okay.
Because I got asked this one the other day.
Trivia question.
Yes. Ask Andy if he knows the all-time leading scorer on the basketball team.
All-time leading scorer.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it's Wesley Person.
Chuck.
Chuck is the leading scorer.
Yes.
Sure?
Sure.
Are we sure?
I feel sure.
Okay.
Due to my research, I feel sure.
I thought Wesley broke the record, but I guess I was wrong.
I'll go back and redo that in the break, but I'm pretty sure I feel that Chuck isn't. Secondary question. Name 3 Auburn basketball players that were named SEC Player of the Year.
3?
The only 3.
Auburn basketball players.
Yep.
That were SEC Player of the Year.
That's correct.
Got to be Barkley, one of them.
That's one.
I would say Chris Porter's one.
There you go.
And,
Come on.
Did Chuck
You
not
got it.
ever?
Nope. There's 3.
I would guess then, who was, good grief, I can't even remember his name. Center that was here.
Yep, Final Four run.
What am I saying?
Final Four run.
Yes.
Yep.
I can't remember.
76 years old, playing center.
What is his first name?
Janiyah.
Broom.
That is correct.
Janiyah Broom.
And this is why we have a segment called Ask Andy.
That's
because you got more right than you got wrong.
Well, at least I got a few right. At least that is something, saying something for sure. All right. We'll go ahead and take another break, but don't go anywhere. Auburn scheduling a out-of-conference basketball game for this upcoming year in Nashville. Who will they play? We'll talk about that when we come back right after these messages.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We are located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill and Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check, rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at bamasheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama. Summer is on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
Don't get stuck in the heat. Right now, get your AC tune-up for as low as $49. And if your system's older, now's the time to upgrade. Choose your system, and we'll level you up at no extra cost. Hurry! Limited systems available. Call Dixie, and it's done.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. We were doing the Ask Andy segment. Chuck Person is still the all-time leading scorer. Wesley is third. Mike Mitchell is second on that list, but that is absolutely correct. We had a phone call that wanted to know the all-time single game scoring record at Auburn, and you can verify. I did not look it up. John Mengelt scored 60 versus Alabama in the 1969-70 season. So he actually, John Mengelt is number 1 on the list. He is number 2 on the list. He is number 3 on the list, and he is number 4 on the list of all-time single game scoring record. He had 60, and I think he had like 47, 46, and 45 against 3 other teams in the SEC. So John Mengelt, a pretty prolific scorer in Auburn basketball history.
So we can verify that you are full of useless knowledge.
Oh, I think that's been verified, that I am full of useless knowledge for sure. As I mentioned, it was announced today that Auburn will be headed to Bridgestone Arena in Nashville to take on Wisconsin on December the 19th, upcoming. So Auburn and Wisconsin, they have played only one time before, and Wisconsin won that one in 2006. So, but Wisconsin, a very good team. They have been very consistent, a good NCAA team, good Big Ten team. So Auburn's going to take on the Badgers at Bridgestone Arena in Nashville, December the 19th. It was announced. So that schedule will start to be fill out more and more as we move throughout the summer months. But looking forward to that. Again, Auburn and Jacksonville State tonight, 6 o'clock on ESPN+. Auburn got spanked by Jacksonville State back in April, 15-4. We'll see if they can do a little bit better tonight. Auburn's certainly in a little bit of a better position than they were back then. As we mentioned, if you can get to 6 runs, Auburn is almost unbeatable.
Yeah.
When you can score 6 runs. They're 32-1.
Another one I had picked up on the other day, and even looking back at the game we're actually talking about now, where Jackson State got them during the midweek. Auburn is getting really good at, once you get past the 6th, not the 6 runs, but the 6th inning, they're picking up their hitting. It's like once they see pitchers or once they're getting rid of that starter, they're whacking folks.
That's a sign of a good pitching coach when you are getting to pitchers, in the third time around. you've made some adjustments. So yeah, that's a great sign. So kudos to Gabe Gross, for sure. We were talking about earlier the SEC commissioner. They're having some meetings right now. Greg Sankey says that the SEC is still firmly behind the 16-team playoff. Now, there's going to be a 12-team playoff in 2026. That's in stone. But we're talking about 2027 and beyond. He says the SEC is backing the 16-team, while the Big Ten seems to be rallying behind the 24-team playoff. What do you think? Which would you rather see? 12, 16, or 24? Let's make that 3 options. So which one would you rather see? 256-234-6221, or you can dial us up on the Facebook or YouTube page and comment away. 12-team playoff, 16-team playoff, or 24-team playoff. A lot of I'm not sure, we could do the pros and cons of each one. I don't see – we were looking at when you brought up the list of the top 24 teams last year. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make a lot of good sense to me.
It just doesn't. I mean, like I said, everything now, because you're paying the kids so much, you're paying the coaches so much, there's so much to upkeep. Like Auburn's got a $100 million facility over there to practice and play and get dressed in. That money's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm as big as Auburn fan as you are, but watching a 24th place team play a first place team, I'm just not going to tune into that.
Well, if you got 24, if you do the 24, would you still have a bye in the first round?
Well, okay.
With the first
let's break it even farther than that.
Top 8 teams, top 4 teams.
If you're going to take the first 4 out, okay, let's say let's give them a week off, and they get to play at home next week. So that's still going to put number 5 versus 24, correct? If you break it that way. I still don't think that's a fair game.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be much of a game.
Now, do you break it even further this way, leave the top 16, and let 17 to 24 play round 1 to get rid of some of those lower guys, and then push them up, to let, I don't know, whoever's left, say 22's made it out of something, and 22 plays 14 or something.
Well, can you bring up the top 24 again if you can? Okay. Think about so if you had a 16-team playoff and you had the top 4, gave them a bye, what would number 5 versus number 16 be?
Would be Ohio State taking on Virginia.
What would 15 and 6 match up?
Vanderbilt and Georgia.
And what about 14 or 14 and 7?
Texas Tech and Utah.
Okay. I like that. Those are not bad matchups.
So
that'd be kind of
you're
interesting.
more in the favor of the 16.
I think I'm fully behind it.
Because 24, you can't tell me nowhere in that list does North Texas belong.
No.
Yeah.
All right, we got to take another break, but don't go anywhere. We'll be back with one final segment of the Auburn Blitz right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, CAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Summer's on, and Royal Furniture is ready to celebrate 80 years of providing our customers top brand furniture at the industry's best prices. And now you can save huge with the 80th anniversary sale. At Royal, you always qualify for Royal credit terms, now up to 60 months at 0%. Save huge now and pay later at Royal Furniture, Auburn, Prattville, and Montgomery.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability and eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe. Call Sensagreen.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare. Serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. Be sure to join us each and every day right here on your Spectrum cable dial or however you choose to tune us in, whether that be the YouTube page, our Facebook page, or wherever. 12 to 1 right here for the Auburn Blitz.
Stat of the day.
Go ahead, stat of the day.
I love to throw
yes.
the stats out. Amelia Johnson, which would be the what? What was their mascot?
Amelia Johnson. That would be the Rough Riders.
This would be the Eagles.
Okay.
They played a ball game on May the 4th, 2026, so just a few days ago.
Okay.
And defeated Robert Hatch, the...
that'd be the Golden Eagles.
That'd be the Bobcats.
Okay.
The Eagles defeated the Bobcats, Andy, and I have just to bring this one out because it just tore me up when I researched it and found it. And a final score of 55-34 in a high school softball game.
55-34.
That is correct.
That had to be like a 3-4 hour game, I would think.
It said the game has featured an extreme 89 runs, just shy of the 10 runs shy of the national record.
Wow.
These two
not a lot of pitching going on in that.
These two previously met back in April, almost a month before that game, where the opposite team won. Hatch won 16-1. So how do you go from 16-1 to 55-34?
Whew, I don't know.
That is your stat of the day.
That is pretty spiffy. Put up 55 runs in a softball game. No. Wow. Okay, it is May the 12th. On this day, 1970, the great Ernie Banks, let's play two, hit his 500th home run for the Chicago Cubs. On this day, 1979, Chris Everett 125-game winning streak on clay came to an end at the hands of Tracy Austin, another great young female American tennis player.
You may or may not know this answer. I know you're the man of unlimited knowledge. Why choose clay? Why couldn't we play on sand? Is that the first thing they had available, and they just kind of stuck with it, or they like it because you slide on it, or what's the benefits? Or
I think it's something different,
Right.
There was, I think, the French have a lot of clay courts.
Right.
I don't know if that's because there's a lot of clay in France or what, but they play on grass, they play on hard court, and play on clay.
Correct.
So I guess it's just a matter of it's a different surface. Yeah.
Okay.
Because you do play the game differently on it for sure. But I'm not sure who said, "Hey, let's play on dirt."
That's kind of what I was thinking.
Who was the first one to do that?
Woke up one day and said, guys, that'll be fun to have the ball dirty and our butts dirty when we fall down and everything.
Chris Everett's 125-game win streak came to an end. After that loss, she won 64 more straight on clay. So she was pretty good.
I can say her and Clay were friends.
Yeah. Happy birthday today, Katharine Hepburn, one of the great actresses in modern cinema. 1907 she was born, died in 2003. Yogi Berra, some great yogiisms out there.
Boo, boo, boo.
1925 to 2015. Yogi said, if you come to a fork in the road, take it. Burt Baccarat wrote Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head, among many, many, many other hits. Born on this day, 1928, died in 2023. Felipe Alou, former manager of the Montreal Expos, played for the Braves back in the day. Born on this day, 1935. George Carlin, very funny guy, comedian. Born on this day, 1937, died in 2008. Steve Winwood, roll with it, baby.
Okay.
He was born 1948. Gabriel Byrne.
Not liking that one.
Great actor, 1950. He was in The Usual Suspects.
Okay.
Terrific movie, one of my favorites. And also Stephen Baldwin, who was also in The Usual Suspects, brother of Alec Baldwin and the rest of the Baldwins. He was born on this day, 1966. So Gabriel Byrne and Stephen Baldwin, both in The Usual Suspects, both born on this day. George Karl, former head coach of the Supersonics, played in the NBA as well, born on this day, 1951. Kix Brooks of Brooks and Dunn, born on this day, 1955. This one will get you, Jim. Homer Simpson, born on this day, 1956. Homer Simpson is 70 years old.
Good grief. I never thought that one.
Why? I don't, that's just that. Ving Rhames, born on this day. Ving Rhames, of course, Marcellus Wallace in Pulp Fiction. Or, if you prefer, the Arby's guy who says, we have the meats at Arby's.
I do remember something like that.
That is Ving Rhames.
Okay.
Doing the pimping Arby's now. He's fallen a long way. Emilio Estevez, brother of Charlie Sheen, son of Martin Sheen, born on this day, 1962. Young Guns, Mighty Ducks, all those, a lot of really good movies. Stephen Baldwin, I mentioned. Tony Hawk. You ever a skateboarder?
No, not really.
Yeah, me either. Scott Schwartz. You remember the kid in A Christmas Story that sticks his tongue and gets it frozen to the pole? That's Scott Schwartz.
Okay.
Born on this day, 1968. Jim Furyk, Mike Weir, Lawrence Phillips, Jason Biggs, and Steve Smith, all born on this day, May the 12th.
Okay, so
it's going to wrap it up for us. He's Jim. I'm Andy. So long for now, everybody. We'll talk again soon.